Assalamualaikum. Hari ini saya akan explain tentang digestion and absorption of nutrients. Okay, digestion tu apa? Digestion tu is a process of breaking down food into nutrients in preparation of absorption. Okay, gastrointestinal tract ataupun GI tract. It is a flexible muscular tube from mouth to anus. Okay, this is the some of the visual. Okay, dia bermula daripada mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine, and then lastly at anus. Okay, dan dia juga melibatkan salivary gland, liver, pancreas and gallbladder. Okay, lepas tu function dia ada 6: ingestion, transport, secretion, digestion, absorption and elimination. Okay, dekat mouth yang penting ialah ingestion, iaitu bila kita memasukkan makanan ke dalam mulut. Lepas tu digestion, secretion of salivary amylase, dia akan break down starch. Lepas tu transport, which is kita telan makanan tersebut. And then kita masuk kepada pharynx. Okay, pharynx tu ialah short tube yang di-share oleh dua sistem, iaitu digestive system and also respiratory system. Okay, dia ada dua swallowing phase, iaitu voluntary and involuntary. Voluntary ni daripada mulut ke pharynx, dan involuntary daripada pharynx ke esophagus. Lepas tu kita masuk ke esophagus. Makanan akan disalurkan ke esophagus melalui peristaltic contraction. Lepas tu sampai kat stomach, semua proses berlaku kecuali ingestion and elimination. Lepas tu dekat stomach ni, makanan tersebut akan menjadi chyme, iaitu semi-liquid mass. Okay, lepas tu dekat perut selalunya mengambil masa 4 hingga 6 jam. Lepas tu sampai ke small intestine mengambil masa 3 ke 6 jam. Okay, lepas tu akan berlakulah absorption yang melibatkan active mechanism and passive mechanism. Active mechanism menggunakan ATP dan passive menggunakan hanya diffusion sahaja. Okay, lepas tu sampai ke large intestine. Large intestine dia akan propel stools to rectum, dan elimination berlaku to eliminate feces from body. That's all from me.
Next part is the colon, which is the colon actually consists of 4 parts. The first one is ascending colon, second one is the transverse colon, third is the descending colon, and the fourth one is the sigmoid colon. The ascending colon is position moving upwards toward the liver. The transverse colon is cross toward the abdomen of the body, and the descending colon is moving downwards, and the last part is the sigmoid colon. The muscular action of digestion. The small intestine consists of 2 types of muscle, that is circular muscle on the inside and the longitudinal muscle on the outside. These 2 muscles help in peristalsis and also segmentation. Okay, what is actually peristalsis and segmentation? Peristalsis is the alternate contraction and relaxation of muscle in the GI tract in a form of wave-like that propel the food bolus downward, while segmentation is a type of molecular movement of GI tract that help the chyme to break down into a smaller part and mix with the gastric secretion. Similarities between peristalsis and segmentation is that both of the process involve the movement of food along the GI tract, and it also help break up, mix, and also move the food along the GI tract. While the difference between peristalsis and segmentation is that peristalsis involves pushing bolus in a downward direction. That means it's only involve a one-way motion, while segmentation move chyme in both directions. Apart from that, segmentation only involve a circular muscle, while peristalsis involve both circular and longitudinal muscle. Okay, the next part is absorption. Okay, nutrient can be absorbed into 3 types of process, that is simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion, and also active transport. The surface area of small intestine that facilitate nutrient absorption is villi, microvilli, crypts, and also the goblet cells. Absorption. Water-soluble nutrient and small product of fat digestion are released into the bloodstream, while the fat-soluble vitamin and larger form of fat will be released to the lymphatic system.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Seterusnya saya akan sambung part selepas Nurul Sawana, iaitu absorption of nutrient. Absorption of nutrient typically occurs by three diffusion, which is simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion and active transport. Simple diffusion ni dia akan serap small lipid and water dan akan cross into intestinal cell freely. Facilitated diffusion ni dia akan serap water and soluble vitamin. They need specific carrier to transport them from one side. Active transport, dia akan absorb amino acid dengan glucose, which move against a concentration gradient requires energy. Untuk digestion and absorption, dianggarkan 99% karbo, 92% protein dan 95% fat yang diambil sehari akan dicerna dan diserap. Manusia tidak mempunyai enzim untuk memecahkan fiber, dan fiber akan dicerna di dalam usus besar. Yang seterusnya, the health and regulation of GI tract. A healthy GI tract has many different non-disease known as flora or microflora. Probiotics are good bacteria found in GI tract that can be beneficial to human health. For example, in yogurt. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum. This is my part, which is digestive problem. Digestive problem, first is a choking. Choking is a food lodged in a trachea, so the humans cannot breathing and it can perform Heimlich maneuver. Strategies to overcome the choking are: eat wisely, like a small. When you eat, you have to eat in a small bite, and do not eat when the breathing hard, or do not talk and loud when food in your mouth. Secondly is vomiting. Vomiting happen when a food in a stomach propels up to esophagus to mouth and then expels out. Then it can lead dehydration. It is dangerous in case of bulimia nervosa, which is a self-induced vomiting. Third is diarrhea. Diarrhea is a frequent losses and watery phase. It's a duplicate a body of fluid and nutrients and produce a malnutrition. It lead to dehydration, heart and kidney malfunction or death. It can be prevented through the food and water sanitation program, immunizations and diet. Strategy to overcome the diarrhea is rest and help and go to the medical help. Fourth is constipation. Constipation is a hard, dry and influence stool. It can be lead to the hemorrhage problem, which is wasting. So strategy to overcome the constipation is eat a lot of fiber, high fiber diet to lower the risk of the cancer, colon cancer, and exercise regularly. Number 5 is retching and gas, which is a result of air swellings and heartburn with a gas production. When the gas in a large intestine relate to the high carbohydrate, when the complex carbohydrate which is bacteria, so humans cannot break, and fructose and sorbitol lead to the gas formation. Bacteria produce a gas by as a byproduct or of a carbohydrate digestive. Strategy to overcome the retching and gas is eat slowly and relax while eating.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Okay, saya akan sambung bahagian seterusnya iaitu heartburn and acid indigestion. Heartburn iaitu gastroesophageal reflux, which is the backward flow of stomach contents into the esophagus. Then acid from stomach causes burning sensation near heart. Okay, ini adalah contoh di mana acid stomach content ni, dia ni perut, okay, dia naik ke pergi ke esophagus. Okay. Okay, seterusnya ialah ulcer, sore, iaitu luka. Terbagi pada dua, iaitu kalau luka ni dekat lining of stomach tu kita panggil gastric ulcer, tapi kalau luka tu ada dekat duodenum of small intestine tu kita panggil duodenal ulcer. Okay, macam ulcer ni disebabkan oleh stomach acid and digestive enzyme erode lining of stomach and duodenum. Okay. Kemudian irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, di mana bowel that causes pain and diarrhea or constipation. Okay, di mana a persistent disorder of the colon, colon spasm leading to painful cramp, gas production, bloat, diarrhea and constipation common feature of IBS. Okay, seterusnya lactose maldigestion, iaitu causes by genetically determined low production of enzyme that digest lactose. Lacking this enzyme have free lactose in their large intestine after consuming milk or milk product containing lactose. Okay, symptom dia bloated feeling, diarrhea, abdominal cramping caused by excretion of gas by bacteria. Okay, that's all from me.